In the heart of ancient Egypt, a prophet emerged. His name was Moses. Chosen by God, Moses was destined to lead his people to freedom. Raised in Pharaoh's palace, Moses became aware of his true heritage. He belonged to the Israelites, a people enslaved in Egypt. One day God spoke to Moses. He appeared as a burning bush, a sight that filled Moses with awe. God gave Moses a mission to liberate the Israelites from their bondage. Moses, though initially hesitant, accepted his divine calling. He knew that the journey ahead would be fraught with challenges, but he was ready to face them, guided by faith and driven by a desire to liberate his people. For generations, the Israelites toiled under the oppressive rule of the pharaohs. They built grand cities and monuments, their labor fueling the Egyptian empire. Yet they were denied basic freedoms. Their lives were filled with hardship and suffering. The Israelites cried out for deliverance, their prayers reaching the heavens. Pharaoh, blinded by pride and power, ignored their pleas. He saw the Israelites as his possessions, not as people deserving of respect and dignity. Their suffering meant nothing to him, but their cries for help did not go unanswered, for God, in his infinite mercy, had heard their pleas. He would send Moses as his instrument of liberation to break the chains of oppression and lead his chosen people to a land of freedom. Armed with God's authority, Moses confronted Pharaoh.
"Let my people go."
But Pharaoh, drunk with power, refused to listen. He scoffed at Moses' words, dismissing them as the ramblings of a madman. Pharaoh's heart hardened against the Israelites. He increased their workload, making their lives even more unbearable. He believed that he could defy God and crush the spirits of those he enslaved. Little did he know that his stubbornness would unleash a series of plagues upon Egypt, each more devastating than the last. After much suffering and divine intervention, Pharaoh finally relented. He allowed the Israelites to leave Egypt. With hearts filled with both joy and trepidation, they embarked on a journey into the unknown. They had no map, no compass, only their faith in God and the leadership of Moses to guide them. The Israelites carried little with them except the clothes on their backs and the unleavened bread of haste. They left behind generations of servitude, their eyes fixed on the promise of a new life. It was a journey fraught with danger and uncertainty, but also one filled with hope and the anticipation of freedom.
We are free at last.
As the Israelites journeyed, they found themselves trapped. Before them stretched the vast expanse of the Red Sea. Behind them, Pharaoh's army approached, their chariots kicking up dust clouds that darkened the sky.
Fear gripped the hearts of the Israelites. Had we escaped one form of slavery only to face certain death at the hands of Pharaoh's army?
Murmurs of doubt and despair rippled through the crowd.
Some questioned Moses' leadership, their faith shaken by the looming threat.
The crashing waves of the Red Sea seemed to mock their hopes of freedom. They were caught between the unforgiving sea and the wrath of a vengeful Pharaoh. Section 6. The waters divide, a miracle of divine power.
"Oh God, hear our cries."
Then something extraordinary happened. A powerful wind swept across the Red Sea. The waters churned and roared, then parted, creating a dry path right through the heart of the sea.
Look, the sea, it's parting!
We can walk through it.
The very sea that threatened to engulf them now offered them safe passage. With renewed faith, they followed Moses, walking on dry ground between walls of water. It was a testament to the awesome power of God and a resounding answer to their prayers. Section 7. Freedom Song, Triumph and Deliverance.
"Keep moving, everyone. We are almost there."
The Israelites marched through the Red Sea, their steps growing bolder with each passing moment. They could scarcely believe their eyes, but the miracle unfolding before them was undeniable. They had witnessed the impossible, the hand of God reaching down to deliver them from certain doom.
We made it. We're safe.
As the last of the Israelites reached the opposite shore, the waters of the Red Sea crashed back together, engulfing Pharaoh's pursuing army. The Israelites, safe on dry land, erupted in cheers and songs of praise. They had witnessed the ultimate triumph of good over evil, of faith over fear, of freedom over oppression. Section 8. A story for the ages, enduring lessons of faith and liberation. The parting of the Red Sea is more than just a historical event. It is a timeless story of faith, courage, and divine intervention. It teaches us that even in the face of overwhelming odds, we should never lose hope. When we place our trust in a higher power, even the impossible can become possible. The story of the Exodus is a testament to the human spirit's unyielding desire for freedom. It inspires us to fight for justice, to challenge oppression, and to never give up on our dreams, no matter how insurmountable the obstacles may seem. It reminds us that we are not alone in our struggles, that there is a force for good working in the world, guiding us towards a brighter future. Section 9, A Shared Heritage, the Red Sea Story in Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. The story of the Red Sea holds a sacred place in the hearts of Jews, Christians, and Muslims alike. It is a cornerstone of their shared Abrahamic tradition. For Jews, it commemorates their liberation from slavery and the birth of their nation. Christians see it as a prefiguring of their own salvation through Jesus Christ. Muslims, too, revere Moses as a prophet and draw inspiration from his story. The Quran recounts the Exodus in detail, emphasizing God's power and mercy in delivering the oppressed. The Red Sea story, in its various interpretations, serves as a powerful reminder of humanity's shared yearning for freedom, justice, and a world where faith conquers fear.